In the heart of Uyo, a transformation is underway. What was once a field fraught with challenges is now a testament to engineering prowess and communal vision. The Nigerian Society of Engineers Uyo branch, led by their chairman, Engineer Uwem FNSE, has gathered to conduct a comprehensive assessment of the ongoing construction works at the reclaimed Brook Street field. As an engineering body, this visit was aimed to evaluate the progress and quality of the project. The team, comprising senior engineers and experts, meticulously inspects the site, ensuring that every detail meets the highest standards.
We came here last year during our engineering week. By that time, our visit here was as a ravine. We came to visit here as a ravine. Those that were with me that day will remember that we were somewhere there. You couldn't access this site. But coming here today, I want to specifically appreciate the governor, Pastor Umo Eno. What we've seen here tells us that the government is turning waste into wealth. Because this place was a wasteland. This place was a den. This place was a kidnapper den, and it was a security threat to the people. And when we came there last year, there was a property somewhere there hanging. And the other side, the apostolic, the church was even hanging also. As we are standing here today, the question that you are asking me is where I'm going to now. I want to say that first of all, the land has been reclaimed. The reclamation work is the biggest work here. All those, the structure as it's talking, every other thing can be done. Since this place has been reclaimed, I want to say that 50% of the work has been done. Because first of all, you stabilize the ground, fill it, compact it, and make it solid for structure to stand. We have walked around all the area he has showed us. Yesterday month, we are ravaging areas. Areas that you cannot even walk into. And you see, with this work, we have discovered a natural lake. So that's to show you that we'll create a tourist center out of this place that was a ravine. Out of this place that people were living. People were even parking out of the area because the ravaging situation was threatening. And the whole of the environs here were planning of leaving their properties, leaving their house. But as we speak now, people will even look for those properties to buy because they will be locating along the tourist line. This area will have a very serious high traffic because of the plans of government in this place. So I want to first of all thank the government for the vision. Governance is about protecting life and property. But another area of governance is looking beyond. This government has looked beyond the physical. That's why when the Pastor Eno brought up a rights agenda, we say that it's 90% engineering. And you know, in engineering is about innovation. Engineering is about technology, thinking because some other person would have looked at, you have ravaging situation, let us just control the water to save location. Not looking at what is buried here. As we speak now, government will be earning in dollars in this place we are standing.
So we can say you're satisfied with
I'm coming. When properly actualized, this place will be a money spinning machine for government. Because if you look at the elevations, we are below the sea level. From January to December, people staying here, the visitors in the park, the chalet, the area, will have a moderate A. This place will be cool, will be cooler than the main town. So looking at all this, I want to say that the government vision is a golden vision. And in terms of the work done here, the society is very much satisfied with the space of work. Though he has shown us 3Ds of other facilities. We'll be visiting here from time to time. But comparing our visit today with our visit on November last year, I want to say that there is a tremendous progress, there is vision, and the person interpreting the dream of the governor is following up the dream adequately.
Once a perilous area notorious for swallowing houses and posing security threats, Brook Street Field has seen a remarkable transformation.
Well, what I have seen today is amazing. Having been around this town for an upward of 20 years, I know what this place has been. Apart from being a security threat, it's been a major environmental threat to the entire state. Like the NSE chairman rightly said, houses were being swallowed up, properties were disappearing into the ravine, and all kinds of evils were taking place in this place. But looking at what we are seeing today, we are very, very happy, very, very satisfied. We talked about land reclamation, which is a major part of this, and then the tourism potentials that are being is moving now from potential to reality, and this is quite impressive. Let me also underscore a very, very important aspect of what we are seeing here today. Nigeria has been a country that has been an oil dependent country, and everybody is trying to think outside the box. We are thinking beyond a season when the oil probably will not be there. This is a major step in that direction. This is a major step because it's going to be a money spinner. It's going to be turning in so much money that is not directly oil money. This is tourism money. And then another thing that is very, very important is the job creation aspect. People talk about youths not doing anything. There's so much. They are not engaged. They are taken to crimes and all of that. This is one project that is going to take a whole lot of young people out of the streets. It's because there's a high degree of job creation potential. A lot of people will be engaged here, direct jobs, indirect jobs, and all of that. So it's quite an enormous project. It is commendable. We want to appreciate His Excellency, the Governor of the state, and even the Ministry of Works that is anchoring this project vis-a-vis the company Bulletin that is manning this. We are quite impressed with what we have seen today.
We are very, very impressed about this project. What captures me most especially is the interest of the government, the monitoring aspects. The manager just told us that even the governor comes here almost every week to look at it. That shows how much is committed to completing this project. Because while we were coming, some people were asking, I hope this will not be the normal thing. Government will start a project and abandon. But from what I've seen, it means that the governor himself is very, very committed. And you see how this place has been converted. It is impressive. And he also mentioned about one of the, I would say, a boy in the street, a boy in the forest here, in the ravine, is now walking here. Can imagine pulling out such a person and giving a gainful employment to earn a proper living. These are the kind of things that we need from government, because the primary purpose of government is for security, life of the people, changing the life of the people. So, and this is what we have seen, and I want to believe some of the suggestions we have made in this journey will be taken into consideration. We know that this government can do it, like already mentioned by my chairman. That job at Atiku, I think it was also part of our visit like this that generated that job. And today, we don't have flood again in Atiku Abubakar. And this is another one. Last year we were here, and look at what we are seeing here. So this is the kind of things we engineers want to see, because like our chairman has said, engineering all about innovation, making life better for the people, taking away crime from the people. So we are very, very impressed. Thank you.
I'm here just to commend my governor, a visionary leader, the one that can make things happen. You can see this place was a ravine and most criminals were here. So he has turned this place from waste to wealth. So this is a mega project that will attract tourists to the state. So we are very excited, and we also commend the construction company that is handling this job. And I know my governor is quite very interested in a timeline. So I know in the next maybe 2 months, maybe before December, this project will be completed. And I really give kudos to my governor. This project, I know that APSEMA is going to put a dump point here. So whichever waste they generate here will be dumped somewhere, and our APSEMA will pick the waste to dump site. So everything will be managed properly. APSEMA will do its job when the time comes.
I applaud the governor very well for this. And as a community, we wouldn't see such a thing and then we reject it. Who wouldn't love a lofty project like this? Who has brought development, employment, and other ones that will come even after the project. As a matter of fact, the governor has directed that all the roads within the area should be starred. So that's to tell you that the economic aspect of this area has improved. Probably if you were renting an apartment maybe for 300,000, it wouldn't be 300 after the completion of the project. So, and I know at the completion of this project, most of us will be employed, will be gainfully employed in this project. So we've been working hand in hand with the company and with the government to make sure that we do not in any way stop the progress that should be recorded about this project. Within the time frame that is targeted, we will do everything as a community to make sure we arrive or we achieve this within the targeted time. I also want to use this opportunity to appreciate the governor for coming to our rescue, first as an intervention project and now a full-blown contract. And then to the Bulletin Construction Company that has brought in the professionalism, good ideas to this. The man is very committed. If you come here anytime you meet him, making sure that the job is done the way it should be. So I appreciate them all for doing this, and may God bless them in Jesus' name.
About the intervention of this project, we thank God Almighty, who don't love development, who don't love a good governance. Enter KK and enter boss. You did a testimony of what people have said about the governor, what governor have done in this project. About the youth of the stuff, this place used to be a deserted area, and to God be the glory, the government are bringing a design, policies and development that beautify, energize and develop youth as well. So we have a lot to say, and say to God be the glory.
Chief Faisal Harb, the contractor, outlines the meticulous plans and affirms his commitment to completing the project by December.
This project, as I explained before, we have a golf course, 9-hole golf course, fully golf course with all facility. We have a lake about 200 meters. We have a swimming pool. We have shops, lock-up shop. We have 4 restaurants. We have 4 cafes. We have green area. We have a hall. We have children playground, and we have football pitch, long tennis court, basketball, volleyball, and we have squash, and we have a gym in this place. Then we have 20 chalet, 15 2-bedroom and 5 3-bedroom chalet, with all the facility as a guest chalet, this thing, with a road to the place and all the facilities.
Okay. So far, you've done the construction. How has the project gone?
Well, we are moving with jet speed because we started this project in February, 2nd week of February. And where we are today, I think when we look back, we give ourselves a pass mark. For this place here, we are looking at December this year. At least that is what the governor gave machine order with, and we hope 98% compliant. Well, for any contractor that constructs a place, at least the first 1 year maintenance is on the company. But the management that will take over this place will know how to maintain, because we don't have water lock again. It's no more a ravine. It's the Arise Park. So as you can see, the ravine is on the other side now, no more on this side.
As the sun sets on Brook Street Field, the vision of a reclaimed and revitalized space comes closer to reality through the dedication of engineers, the support of the government, and the spirit of the community. Uyo witnesses the dawn of a new era. This documentary is brought to you by the collaborative effort of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Uyo branch. Together, building a brighter future.